Hello everyone. Heading into the Birth of the Ultimate Being Extreme Challenge, going for all missions with a cheap team. So missions for this is no items, no continues, and no death. We can take in a friend, I'm leaving that spot empty, and this is the team that I put together. So up first is Runda, he's our tank. I made him the leader because nobody else has a good attack leader skill, and that at least gives him and Sisney a little bit of defense and spirit. So Runda for gear, backup unit, this gives him death immunity, very important. He needs 100% draw attacks, which we have, and we need 250 dark resist. So I got 260. That's thanks to the Esper and the gear. I left one materia slot open to make things easy. Winged Heart for ailment resist as well. We need paralyze and confuse resist on everybody. And that's about it for Runda. Up next is Elena. So in the base, we have the ribbon for ailment resist, a fire elemental weapon just to help build the chain. Gave her a little bit of attack and everything, but she's not going to do much damage herself. But we have 250 demon and human. And then in the shift, we start her in the shift. Still has the ribbon, and that's about it. She's going to buff for us in the shift. And then we have Kaito, so he does the auto dispel per turn. And we also get a 4-stack of Mirage from him for turn 2. Base form, Katana, clothing, and 3 stars to help with mana. Discernment for his ailment resist. And in the shift, a fire elemental weapon. His clothing, 3 stars still. Discernment still. And then just a little bit of attack and killer. So he's got 250 demon, 100 human. He's here mainly for breaks. And then Carlet, probably going to be the main damage. So double hand build, LB focus. 1 clash item, the accessory for his chain cap. The earring is ailment resist. 300 demon, human. Only 275 limit damage though. And then we have Sisney to be chaining partner. So Scrungy is ailment resist, and then just LB focus. $175 demon, $275 human, $255 limit damage for her. Alright, let's jump in. Alright, Runda turn 1 is going to regular limit. Elena, we're going to Azure Might for 160 on both killers. And then Blessing for break resist and stat buffs. Kaito needs to go to the shift form. So for Kaito, we are going to Crashing Wave and Deep and Destabilizing. For Carlet, multicast. So we'll do Spear Style. Then we're going to triple on the Fire Mirror. And then do Flame for the Self Fire Imbue. Sisney, we're just going to triple on Fire Mirror. So we'll let them chain. It's going to be a little bit of a pain to line everything up. Alright, second turn, Kaito goes to the base. So this turn we need 4 stacks of Mirage. We're going to do Downpour for a slightly better Demon Killer. We're going to Receding Tide for the 4 Mirage stacks. And then just Slash. Elena, we can stay in the shift and just fill morale because whatever. So we'll do both morale fills. Runda, we'll do better physical cover and double laser. Carlet this turn. We'll multicast. So just quad bolting, and then I'm still worried to boost the limit for next turn. For Sisney, we're going to Magnus for the 140 Fire in Peril. And then we can do a single bolting, and then we have to do her Pyrus Stance to boost her limit. Let them do a little bit of chaining. Alright, turn 3. Boss doesn't do any damage, but will dispel us at the end of the turn. So we're just going to deal damage. So Runda is going to triple laser. Elena is going to go to the base. We're going to Piercing Magnus for Sword in Peril and Double Salvation. Kaito goes to the Shift for his fire weapon. And we're just going to double deep and destabilizing. Carlet is going to super and Sisney is going to super. So we'll start the chain with the front 3 and then add in the back 2. Decent burst there. So now we're going to get dispelled. So Runda is going to have to cover, and double laser is fine. For Elena, we're going to shift, and we're going to do her shifted limit burst. So this is going to give us our killers back at 150 and some stat buffs. Kaito is going to go to the base, I believe. We'll double check. Yeah. So Kaito is going to do his base limit for the dispel on the boss. Carlet. We'll do our spear again. Triple mirror. And then re-imbue fire. And then for Sisney, we can just triple on mirror. Alright, so we're looking good there. Kaito can go to the shift form again for some chaining. So we'll let him do downpour and then deep and destabilizing. Elena can go back to the base. Just triple Blade of Salvation. Runda this turn. Just triple laser. Yeah, cover's fine. Carlet. So we get our super again next turn. So we'll be off a turn on the boost, but that's fine. We'll just quad on bolting. And then redo the flame buff. And then for Sisney, we'll just triple on Elusive Fire. Let everybody chain. Alright, so Kaito. We have our Crashing Wave back. So we'll do Crashing Wave. Refresh, downpour. Actually, we just did that. We'll do Crashing and Deep and Destabilizing. Elena. We'll do our Piercing and Double Salvation. Just in case, Runda will do Limit. Sisney and Carlet are going to just LB. So we can use the defense and spirit buff because that's unlocked. We can also do the healing and mana. So start with those two. Start a chain a little bit. Send in the back two. And it looks like we got it. So if it did not die, we would definitely need Runda's super limit for the mitigations because we don't have Mirage for the 4 hits. So Carlet obviously carried all that damage. But we got all missions done with a fairly cheap team. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.